an update on Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus proposal and the pushback that it is getting, plus the $1,400 stimulus checks, some good PPP loan news, and a quick EIDL grant update, and a YouTube warning about the hundreds and hundreds of spammers that are attacking not only our channel, but all other channels covering stimulus, PPP, EIDL. I want to mention that as a PSA. Hey everyone, this is Ryder from Skip. I hope you're doing well and you had a great weekend. It's Monday, January 25th. A very quick video, very quick this morning. I'm going to keep it brief and to the point, so please watch until the end. First, I want to address this because it's affecting all of you watching YouTube videos. You know, it is out of control, these spammers that are telling you to email, their Gmails, or all the Instagram spammers, and I'm sorry about that. Of course, we try to flag as many as possible, but it's just overwhelming. You know, they are posting spam comments about once every minute, and they're doing this across all channels, even impersonating our accounts. So putting up a Skip logo or someone else's logo that's covering this stuff. So beware. Obviously, most of you are aware, and many of you are flagging these as well. Thank you. We've also emailed YouTube to say, come on guys, what's going on with this? Why is it so out of control? Just beware. And the reason for that, we have had people email us saying, hey Skip, you said to email me at this Gmail, and then I talked to you and it sounded kind of suspicious. That's because it wasn't us, it was someone impersonating. They may have the same avatar. Click on them if they have 0 subscribers. That means it's spam. But in any case, if they have a Gmail or Instagram link, it's spam. Just wanted to mention that off the bat. Before we dive into the news, of course, there's positive and negatives about the stimulus plan, but I want to talk about some of the opposition just to bring that up. Largely agreed the top priority should be producing and distributing vaccines. According to a source, some pushed back against the $1,400 stimulus payments and pressed the White House to make them more targeted to individuals in greater need. So I'm going to give a few of the voices here. Susan Collins, Republican from Maine, and Mitt Romney have pushed back. But here's what Susan Collins has said, why families making $300,000 would be eligible to receive a cash payment, and suggested the relief focus on lower income workers. She said this, I was the first to raise the issue, but there seemed to be a lot of agreement that those payments need to be more targeted, Collins told Politico. I would say that it was not clear to me how the administration came up with the $1.9 trillion figure for the package. Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia has also pushed back on the $1.9 trillion stimulus package. Here's what he said, how is the money that we invest now going to help us best to get jobs back and get people employed? And I can't tell you that sending another check out is going to do that to a person that's already got a check. So this is similar sentiment. How is throwing money going to solve the problem, and can we make it more targeted? Because $900 billion was approved at the end of December, so there's concern that we are overspending. You know, Congress has already spent some $4 trillion on pandemic relief measures. I mean, that seems unheard of when you take a step back and you look at that. So I agree with targeted, especially all of you watching this channel and subscribing and supporting us. Many of you need help. We hear you, but there are lots of people out there that don't need the help. So that's some of the opposition. We did a stimulus roundup on the app over the weekend. Okay, I'm excited about this. This will be out either later today or tomorrow. Our new updated EIDL grant tracker. Let me just point this out very quickly. At the top, that 5,000 number, that number, whatever is there, will tell you how much you are owed based on the new SBA guidelines. Again, it's for illustrational purposes only, but it takes into account all of the logic in the new SBA rules, whether you are eligible for anything, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000. So if you use our tracker, you will quickly see, oh great, I am in the queue and I'm going to get X amount. Now, if that number says 0, don't fret, because as I've said in many videos, I believe there's plenty of funding for EIDL grants, and I expect the SBA will change the rules and allow more people to get more money, especially when Guzman is confirmed and she takes over as the new head of the SBA. So stay tuned. But again, the folks who are eligible now, that hasn't changed. The SBA has confirmed it. It is targeted EIDL grants. Of course, you can see here on the app, yes, your address qualifies, or no, your address doesn't qualify. Even if it says no, you may still be eligible, but the SBA will contact you. Now, back at the top here, 5.5%. That's the number of people using our app who are eligible for more EIDL grant funding. It used to be higher last week, but we had a slew of new people download our app to see their status. So that's kind of skewed the number downwards. So it's less than 1 out of 10 people that will be eligible for more based on the current rules. I expect them to change. Now, the chart in the middle shows collectively what's owed to skip users. So $126 million is owed to skip users using our tracker right now. Again, it's only a fraction, obviously, of total users. The main point we want to show here is that 40 billion is a lot, and I expect more and more will be doled out starting in February, and in March, maybe some new rules to help you. So stay positive. I am optimistic about the funding because there is so much. You can go to trackeidlgrant.com to get this. That's the update there. Stimulus check news. For the $600 checks, still around 10% of people have received those. And PPP loans, around 60% of people that qualify have applied last week. I want to mention one thing right here. This is good news. This came out 2 weeks ago, but 1.1 million people have gotten their PPP loans forgiven from the first round. That's almost 25% of all PPP loans. So the main point there is that 25% of people had their loans turned into grant. Of course, we expect the majority of PPP loan applicants to have their loans forgiven. I just want to point this out in case some of you are still fretting over, it's a loan, I don't want to take a loan. The whole point is that if you use it according to the rules, it will be forgiven and you won't owe anything. I want to point that out. If you still haven't applied, you can go to trackpploan.com, trackpploan.com. Links right in the description as well to some of our preferred lenders, Bluevine, Funding Circle, and Credibly. Finally, as we end this quick video, I'm going to talk about the impeachment hearings because the rules have been set for that. Schumer promises a quick but fair trial as Trump impeachment heads to the Senate. Here's what's going to happen today. Around 7 p.m. Eastern, Speaker Pelosi will walk the article from the House through the Capitol and to the Senate, marking the formal start of the impeachment trial. But there will be a 2-week lull in the proceedings after Schumer and Republican Minority Leader Mitch McConnell reached an agreement on Friday. So let's see what happens. Again, slated to start February 9th. We'll keep an eye on that. We're going to keep an eye on the stimulus news as well. Finally, I want to end with positive news to see this number that the case counts are declining, down 33% over the 14-day change here. Deaths are down 5%. Hospitalizations are down almost 10%. Again, I'm hoping that we get under this 100,000 threshold. You know, in the fall, it seemed unimaginable that we would cross 100,000 cases. We did in early November, and then it just skyrocketed up. We even hit 300,000 cases on one day, which is just mind-boggling. I'm hoping this keeps going down at a rapid pace. We can get our lives back to normal and the economy back to normal. But more carefully, of course, there's still a long way to go, and experts still are worried about the variant, especially because it's more contagious. But we're keeping an eye on this. I just want to point this out. This is generally good to see. As always, thank you so much for supporting our channel and subscribing and sharing with a friend. Your support means so much to us. Stay well, stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow.